my head up, and then realizing that me helping other people helps me too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because you don't see where your blessings be at. So you know what I'm saying. I'm just thankful for some of the things that's been going on. That's been really waking me up and showing me about reality. Uh, so when I make my full comeback with this stuff, I'm gonna come back more strong. I'm gonna come back more for the people. I'm gonna come back more organic and make it more of my own recipe.
that's what's up, man. Yeah, man. I mean, this crazy world, like we all going through something, and we gotta just keep pushing on. You know,
Yes, sir.
as bad as stuff is, you know, us as black men, especially, man. Believe me, I have my moments. If
Yes,
not
sir.
every day, every week. You know, I've been through a lot since last month.
Hmm.
A lot, bro. But yeah, just gotta keep pressing on, man. Have good people around you, real positive people, not people with low vibrational energy and negative. You don't we don't need that. So shout out
Yes,
to
sir.
Boogie Baby in the building. Salute. And yeah, man.
Hey, Dick, let me tell you one thing though. Let me tell you one thing. We ain't been on camera a long time, man. You still look the same. Ain't nothing
Yeah,
changed about you, man. You
I got
still, you
more.
ain't got the glasses on. You
I got more
still look
gray.
the same though.
I got more gray. I got more
That
gray.
style, man. I'm
Yeah,
trying to get there. I'm trying to get there.
no doubt, no doubt. But I appreciate you, brother. Word up.
Yes, sir. You know it.
So yeah, man, we once again we live. We on YouTube and Twitch, man. We're gonna be recapping the No Limit versus Cash Money versus is back. Swiss Beats and Timberland, and before we even get into that, man, um, I kind of knew because I forgot myself too. There was a lot of hoopla going on with them because supposedly they were gonna partner with Elon Musk about
Hmm.
having it on the X platform, which was formerly Twitter. And
Oh.
yeah, people wasn't feeling it. It was like, yo, how you gonna be aligned with this dude and he's down with the administration and the racist stuff they said, this and that. So it was like a lot of hoopla, and I think that was maybe before the summer. I can't remember, but how quickly we forget. We
Right.
forget.
Right.
So I just kind of wanted to bring that because I thought about it and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. Then I remember saying, man, once verse starts, ain't nobody gonna be thinking about it. And plus, I don't think they even partnered with him because it was on Apple Music. So
Okay.
yeah, so it was just something little tidbit. I didn't know if you knew that.
Now let me ask you, with it being that Apple Music stuff, because I'm still understanding how venues and stuff is being ran and how people can, cut the lights off on you. I can't remember what documentary it was, but I can remember the dude getting ready to pull the lights on him. I think it was the Wu-Tang documentary, was it? Dude was getting ready to pull the lights on him on one
Oh,
of the
you talking
last.
about when they were performing? He tried to,
Yes, sir.
he was saying they went over the time and he was gonna pull the electricity, and he almost
So
got.
that kind of reminded. So when Manny came out there and said, "Well, they said we only got such and such minutes left," I felt like that
Oh,
guy was back there.
oh,
You know what I mean?
that same dude. Yeah. Nah, you know what it is with those venues, and and I had said it too. I was like, yo, they're going kind of quick, like song for song, like they were just going, like it was like a concert, really.
Yes,
They
sir.
didn't talk that much in between songs, until Birdman started talking crazy. But we'll get to that. But it
Hmm.
was basically they were just like, and then when they said that near the end, I was like, oh, they got to end, and it's because those venues, when you book them for a specific time and there's no okay, we might go overtime. Yo, they don't
Hmm.
play that. They will charge like $10,000 a minute. The minute you go, like every minute you go over the time you're supposed to end it.
Ooh, you said a
So
minute?
a minute,
Wow.
they'll charge like 10 G's a minute, like if you go over it. Because maybe they had to break down and set up for something else,
Uh huh.
or just contractually they abide by that. They don't play that, and especially with the hip hop artists, man. We always like, no, hold on one second, hold on, trying to take up the time. You know what I mean? They,
Yeah.
ego trying to make it about them, And those, I'm telling you, those corporations and all that, they're not with the shenanigans. They will cut
Okay.
everything off. You
So
know?
that kind of shows how much Tim and what's called got, how much that shows kind of how much power they got. Because I'm still thinking, I'm thinking, man, they got 10 more songs to go, and like where the surprise is at, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I don't think there was any talk about. Well, not any talk. I don't think there was any response from Wayne about why he wasn't there. Which, a lot of people were upset. They were like, "Yo, where is Wayne at? Like, if Wayne was here, they would have won, or someone was there, they would have won." So I don't know. I mean, I I wasn't that shocked just because of like hearing about all the stuff between him and Birdman over the years. He kind of
Hmm.
separated himself from them.
Hmm.
So 3 stacks. I think it's a safe. We all lost. he was not fair at all. Shout out to 3 stacks. But the Nolan Chopper podcast is in the building. Salute. He said we need a part 2. They left a lot of hits on the table. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it was an
Yes.
hour. They started late. First of all, they started late, which is always a problem with some of those black people. Always starting off late.
Yeah.
You know? So and it didn't matter. If they started off late, they still had to end at the time they were supposed to end. So that,
Okay.
you know, them doing that, people missed out.
True. True. I didn't realize that they started late. I was when like I said, I was started watching it on the broadcast, and I had it playing on my phone, but I wasn't watching it, but I'm listening. And then I heard Ebro just talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
what's but I didn't want to turn it off. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Because you didn't know when it was gonna start. Yeah. And people were sitting here, they were like, yo, why is this dude, the young kid, I forgot his name, he's like, yo, they ain't gonna stop talking. When's it gonna start? The reason why they kept talking was they were waiting for them. So it wasn't like they were
Mm,
over talking and they were ready to go. They had to keep talking because them dudes wasn't ready yet. So while people were annoyed hearing them talk, if they didn't talk, we would have just been hearing nothing. So, which people would probably been good with that also, but it wasn't their
you,
fault that they had to keep talking. It was because they was late.
what do you think the ticket price was at the door?
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, I could Google that to get a confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about that.
Cause I'm wondering, you know what I mean? We like thinking we out there standing out there, we like, man, you know, what come on with it. Cause like what they doing, like, setting up, I know setting up and people probably walking and looking and snapping pictures, but you know, that means the people had to get there at a certain time, walk, park wherever, parking tickets, park, pay to park and
Right.
blah blah blah. And
So
then it was in Las Vegas too, right?
yeah, the complex con.
Okay. So
So
complex con, I get it. Okay. I get it. I
so
get
the
it.
so the prices were I just saw 150. No, okay, that's something else. I saw something about 150. According to the website, the exhibition and festival, a single day option was 150 for either Saturday or Sunday.
Okay.
So they must have a 2 day thing. It's on USA and it won't open unless I subscribe. Let me see. Yeah, so supposedly it was a 2 day, I guess a 2 day festival,
Okay.
and yeah, it was 150. So if you went, yeah, single day option, either Saturday, Sunday for 150, and 2 day general for 250. And obviously they got VIP, crew packs, hotel packages, stuff like that. But yeah, so you're
Okay.
looking at $150.
$150.
Yeah, going to the verses.
That's ooh. And you're gonna want to spend. You gotta get so okay. So yeah, it's definitely a night that you had to, put back for.
Yeah, oh yeah. And obviously if you were in Vegas, you good, just go there, get your hotel or whatever. But 3 stats. Oh man, I gotta put that on the screen. I want I was oh man. But overall, Cooks, as someone from what's up, Miss Melinda? Shout out to Miss Melinda in the building.
What's up?
as someone that's, from the South, and I was telling you backstage that as a DJ myself, I didn't get acclimated more. And it was my fault too, of trying to see a lot of the music outside of New York or Cali, just knowing the hits, the surface level joints, but not knowing like all of the a lot of the cuts,
Right.
and so and obviously I had 40,000 people watching it, so that told me like, okay, these they got a lot of fans. Like I knew they had fans, but I didn't know it was crazy like that,
Yes, sir.
So tell me your perspective on like that with when they came out. No Limit. I know obviously No Limit came out first before Cash Money,
Hmm.
correct?
Yes, sir.
And obviously I know about Master P, what he's done and what he's put down, and I think it's just with me, it was like just a lot of the different artists. That's what it was. Like I know Juvenile, Master P, Lil
Hmm.
Wayne, you know what I mean, Mannie, but then there's Mia X, and then there's a lot of
Yes.
different ones from No Limit that I didn't really follow after Master P and Mr.
Yeah.
T. So yeah, touch on
Um.
that, like what they really when they came out. Was it kind of like when Wu Tang came out? This New York, Staten Island was just like, yo. Was it like the same kind of energy?
It was. Yes. I'm gonna have to say yes. I'm gonna have to say yes. You know what I'm saying? And only reason why people disagree is because they like what they like. You know what I'm saying? Because like what I mean, and so you always see the arguments, but on just the love of it. Me coming up, I grew up through both eras. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when the Master P came out, it seemed like the more he dropped, the better he got.
Mm.
Then he had so many other projects that he was tied to that other people became stars. And with KLC on the beats, that right there was one thing that made all those albums go because KLC was the one that was really making. He was the big hand behind it with the beats. The beats is if the beats ain't right, we can't rock. And down here in the South, we like the bump. We like that trunk rattling. We like the tweeters high, the mids high. And
Okay.
somebody made a comment online where they said Master P music is the music that you listen to when you on your grind. And Hot Boys and then Cash Money is the music you listen to when you paid and it's time to go spin. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
To pull them apart. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Master P music hit the heart more because it was more grind and hustle. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So that's why all those albums, sold until the change happened because when when Cash Money came, the sound changed. Mannie Fresh changed the whole sound.
Okay.
So that amplified that it was more, more mids, more 808, more high pitched stuff. Then you got different voices that can
Hmm.
touch the youth and the
Okay.
20-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? You on your balling tip, you got your long white tees on. P and them was about fatigues. We
Right.
going to get it. Wayne them and Turk them was like throwing the white tee. Let's get fresh with the bright gold, teeth
Hmm.
shine. Let's go. You know what I mean? And as far as Mia X go, she is one of the ones that's forgotten because she was a very dope female MC. You know what I'm saying? She brought the pain, she brought the pressure, she
Oh,
had
she was
dope
flowing.
rhymes. And as far as I know, she wrote her stuff too. Yes, sir. She was flowing. You know what I'm saying? So,
And
but
and to
P,
cut you off, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
go ahead.
she recently survived cancer too. You know,
Yes, sir.
that's dope, man. I'm so glad, because that's been taking people out. So that was good to like see that, that she survived that. So big
Yeah.
up for that, just for that alone.
Really big up on them. That's the best. That's the best.
Yeah.
That's the best. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? And where I was where you said that going on further that P he became the ultimate brandsman. You know what I'm saying? Like for generational. You know what I'm saying? To pass on, so to speak. He became a worldwide brand without having to you know use the gold and the jewels and stuff and just money to promote. That's one thing I like about P more than Birdman. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do the extra stuff that Birdman did.
Right. Oh, he froze up. He froze up. Yeah, yeah.
Tried
I
to
know.
turn it into generational wealth.
Right. Say that last part, Cook, because you froze up.
Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't have to show out to get his generational wealth.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, Master P. I mean, shoot, he showed that entrepreneurship from the gate. You know, not even with a label, selling right out the trunk of his car. You know what I mean? You
I
know,
miss them days.
so 200,000 out his trunk, all that money went straight to him. You know, like
Mm.
he started that business model. You know, and
Yes.
show people how to get it without relying on somebody else, man. So if anything,
Right.
even if you ain't feeling their type of music, or you don't gravitate towards it, just what he's done as a black man
Mm-hmm.
for himself, for his family, is commended.
Yes.
You know,
Super salute. Salute that all day.
hmm so that's what's dope. Yeah. So Antoine said the soldiers like Silk, C Murder, Servon, Mac, Big Ed, Mystical, Snoop Dogg, Mia X, and so many
Yeah.
others. Master P represents the independence.
Kane, don't forget Kane and Abel, Skullduggery. Don't forget them.
We go. There we
You
go.
know what I mean? Big Ed, don't forget Big Ed. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there is Big Ed. I see he did put it up there. But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Mannie Fresh, but when he did drop, he did change the sound. And you know what I'm saying? They grabbed the young, he made more club hits. And I guess if you want to say commercial, you know what I'm saying? He did their commercial was better than No Limits commercial. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
got you.
I mean, look, you got Wayne, you got Juvie. They got two songs that'll last forever, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, man. Since you brought up Wayne, man. Like I said, I've been looking to see. I haven't heard anything on why he wasn't there. And like I said, I wasn't that shocked that he wasn't, given the fact that I heard he been having issues with Birdman over the years.
Mhm.
Um, but a lot of people were disappointed. They wanted, especially when Snoop. So when Snoop came out, he came out with Down for My Name. So we came out on that. It was like, okay, and then they went right to back that ass up. So you figuring he gonna come on and do his verse when Juvie, but obviously that didn't happen. So
Nothing.
yeah, what do
Don't
you?
don't forget they played a Millie. Don't forget they played a Millie
Yeah,
before.
but they were like just playing it, like and kind of just
That was
standing
a hurt.
around. Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Like they didn't even shout him out. Like Birdman, he didn't even shout him out too. So I was telling too.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, even though
I missed it.
he just Turk, but he didn't say F you to Wayne for not showing up, you know what I mean? But he just Turk. But you think that the real reason why, Wayne didn't show up? Because he's, I guess he feels that he's separated from them like forever.
That I can't agree with you to that because also I what I'm saying I was trying to watch some of these podcasters that talk and some of these inside dudes that be trying to get the information or if they have it, and the only thing that I got was um during the tour when they did have them together
Right.
around the time Turk and BG started having problems on the tour. Wayne was having problems with Birdman on the tour because of how he was handling the money and advances. That's just alleged speculation. So he didn't want to have no part of this if he knew the business wasn't gonna be done right. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I heard he was in I heard he was in the vicinity, but he was in the vicinity to be somewhere else. He was
Right.
already booked somewhere else. So that's pretty much all I got. But I'm like, man, an event like this, man, it would have been great for him to show up because it would have helped him out a lot.
Right. Right. Yeah, and I know with Turk, it was something that he said about the bag wasn't right for him too.
Mhm.
And because I think
Um,
he was actually doing
I
a
put
show that night somewhere else, I think.
with Turk, I know that he was upset that as far as with the tour stuff, his check, his check, what he was getting paid was the cut. Like they had to make cutoffs. So like, okay, well, we're gonna cut Turk check and you gonna take this and they still gonna get their same stuff. That's how he explained it on the Atlanta radio show he was talking on. And I'm like, dang man, because you know his wife is his manager, so they, you know, he trusts his source and he know what was came to him, what was heard, and
Mm-hmm.
started having that conversation out loud. And you know, I was actually thinking that he might was gonna be there. I was like, man, maybe they was just doing a PR stunt. Ain't that what you call it? PR
Right.
stunt. I'm
Yeah.
thinking they just messing with folks, you know what I'm saying? Because I was watching, you know, from work all the way to the house. But
Mm-hmm.
then he at the end he say what he say, and then I noticed 3 to 4 of the songs, Turk verse was like the hottest verse on those songs, and they either cut them out or skipped. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So 2 and 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. And like that's what I had a problem with at the end because it was just like, yo, they both because there's no like real street beef with these two groups. They just happen to be from the same area, and it's just it's I don't even remember hearing anything other than internal beef with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Not with no limit versus Cash Money on like a real beef. Just bringing these
Gotcha.
two together was to me was dope. Like I didn't feel any like tension or nothing. Like it wasn't like Gucci Mane and Jeezy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, it wasn't like
Um,
that.
Word. So to me, it was like, all right, this shit was going good up until the very end when he started saying, yo, little bitch and all this shit, and everyone's we like, yo, bro, like why are you doing this? Like you this old still acting like that, yo, like, and especially when it's like a lot of people talking about how he be flaky with people with their money,
Yep.
but yeah, you want to like shit on people like all the time.
That was rough how he did that. You know what
Yeah,
I
man.
mean?
Like, how old are you, yo? Like that to me, that was corny, man.
Super corny. There's a video of Turk watching that live too, and he took it pretty well. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
took it pretty well. You know what I mean? But to
yeah,
see that and like that moment when he started calling their names out, and you wondering where he gonna end with this, like how is this gonna end?
yeah,
And when he said Cuz name, and then he started with the dunk, the dunk, and I'm like, oh man, you really did that. To hear Mannie say, "Don't go off script, bro. Don't go off script,"
yeah,
and it's like, oh, he really, really tripping. He really talking stuff.
yeah. That's why Master
So
P. Yeah, that's why Master P. left. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he
Like,
left.
yo, let's just leave, man. We don't want this kind of energy. We had a dope night, and now you bringing it down with this.
Wasn't good. Wasn't good at all. You know what I'm saying? But
So, go ahead, go ahead.
so I was oh no, I was just thinking about also just to I'm glad Master whatever went on the behind the scenes before this because uh Mia and P had a little riff. You know, when Mia was like when P was doing his run on certain things, doing his press run, she felt like her likeness was being used the wrong way. So to see
Okay.
her on stage, because some people probably forgot about that, but to see her on stage, that let me know that everything must connect and went right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and see, that's what I like too. Like they was kind of pieced up, before they got on there.
Hmm.
So fast forward then, what is I know you got the insight on with the whole Mercedes situation. How did that start? Where she said she felt that they performed her song. It was like it was somehow a performance royalties. Like, yo, you're performing my song. I should be getting paid because with publishing, there's performance
Hmm.
royalties. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And streaming
Yeah.
royalties. So I saw she brought that up, and then why she wasn't there. Oh, she was she there? And they said she couldn't perform. Like, what was the whole gist, and how did it get resolved?
From I seen that. You know what I'm saying? I seen it in 2 different little versions,
Mm,
and then Mac popped up and he just wanted to clear it up. And he said, from what Mac said, and he explained everything you just said, he explained it in the way where he said that, like the way he performed the song, is that he don't even say her verse. He let the crowd say the verse because the other person on the song, which is the guy singing, I can't remember what he said his name was, but the other guy that's got the other part of the hook, he let the other part of the crowd sing that verse because he know. He also said that he's done concerts and shows where they both have been there to sing their parts while he rapped. They've also did shows where he's not been there and they do their parts. Then he broke it down and said that she was not in the contract to do her verse or her whatever. He said it ain't got nothing to do with nobody mad at nobody, nothing like that. She wasn't in the contract. The only people or person that she could even think about suing is the venue because of the rights and copyrights and this and that, and y'all letting this go on without. So them the only people that she could even think about to try to come at, and she probably wouldn't even win that because her case ain't strong enough because she was never in any contract. You know what I'm saying? She was just invited to the show, but she wasn't in the contract to perform. She wasn't in the contract to be on the stage. And he kept repeating that over and over and over. Once again, he was like, she was not on the contract. Everybody that you saw on the stage was contractually agreed, contractually supposed to be there. That's why they get paid what they get paid.
Okay.
She just looking at it as how y'all performing that song without me, and that's my song. No, that ain't just your song. That's all y'all song, and somebody else who actually wrote it. So,
okay.
and he actually did the video. So to get the full exact words, he did the video. He actually did. I think he did like 2 videos, and you can see, he'll tell you everything all the way through. You know what I mean? And Willie D also did a video where he let her say her part, and then he flipped it and explained all the copyright information, this and this and that. That's where I get the part about her only fight would be with the venue because you weren't on contract to do nothing that they did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I saw somebody, your paperwork wasn't in order, and I didn't know what that meant. So that explained it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what? I like Willie D doing that, man. Like because people get on the internet and they'll just say something, and then
Yes,
people
sir.
they don't research. They'll just be like, "Oh yeah, Master P was foul. Oh yeah, it wasn't even foul." And it's like, yo, but did you find out like why? And so Willie D showed the facts.
Mm-hmm.
So to let people know the real thing, then you could still make your own opinion. Like, well, even though she wasn't there, maybe she shouldn't did her song, just out of like a good faith thing. Then you could draw your own conclusion there. But to draw it and not even have the facts, it's crazy, man. And that's what this internet do. So
Yeah.
big up Willie D for showing what the real deal was and clear it up and quick
You
too.
know. Yeah, real quick. With her being there, and then she go live on her stuff, and that's where it's like she getting now. Okay, you getting the views and stuff right now, but in order for you to get in this big business, you're gonna have to do more than just be on the video while the music playing. You know what I'm saying? Like almost any one of us can do that. You know what I'm saying? But when you're talking that contract talk and the words on the paper,
Uh-huh.
you already know it's a real ball game.
Right. They said my mic is a little low. Let me see.
Okay.
But now you go ahead.
You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody out there that's doing good. You know what I'm saying? And just to throw a little, as far as it's people in the chat, you know what I'm saying? What y'all grade this versus, you know what I'm saying? On the scale or whatever, 1 to 5, whatever, 1 being boo and 5 being pretty good. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think? You know what I mean? Because I enjoyed it, except for the few little parts. And I
Right.
also feel like Master P's side always had an answer. I enjoyed that part.
Okay.
I know the catalog, so it's like, but I kind of make me mad about Hot Boys because it's like, man, y'all got more than that. Y'all actually got more than that, but y'all ain't got the right people with y'all. Like
That's what it was. Yeah.
Dipset and Law.
Yeah.
If Dipset hadn't had the other three, then we would have had a little more better. It would have been a little bit better. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I guess I was saying, yo, Cash Money, because I'm just with the music wise, I'm kind of connected with them a little more than the Masterpiece stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but yeah, I mean, you're right. You know, Lil Wayne not being there was big.
Man.
You know, that was big, you know. And like I said, Snoop came out, man. You know, that was a look. That was a
Yes.
look.
And to
Bring him
hear
out.
his voice, you know what I'm saying? It would have been so much more of a spectacle, though, you know what I'm saying, if even Turk had been there, because that would have kind of cleared up some, it kind of would have coded some stuff, because it's like, oh man, they did bring him on. Okay, now this gonna be a little more of a fight now, you know what I'm saying? And if Wayne had been there, then it's like, oh man, the hot boy is really standing right there. You know what I'm saying? And Master P almost got his home, because really all he was missing was C Murder and Mystical, but we know what Mystical in and C Murder in, so it's like, okay, you gotta do the best you can do, but he had some soldiers, you know.
Right.
And you know.
I saw somebody in the comments, they were like, yo, man, how you not gonna have Mystical on there? Someone was like, bro, he's in jail doing life. Like,
Yes.
like he didn't not want him there. Like, it's his fault. He was being a creep to women. So,
Yes, man.
You know what I mean? Twice. Dude got out and did the same thing again. Like, that dude got problems, bro. But yeah, that, you know, that Danger came on, he was there. Whew.
Man.
Kick your ass and had strippers run out there on the stage or something.
Man. And then a guy I was watching earlier, team podcast team I was watching earlier, he was like, you know, Mystical also was a part of Hot Boys too. So he probably would have had 1 foot on one side and 1 foot on the other side, you know what I'm saying? Which would have been a spectacle, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really missed a spectacle, you know what I mean?
Damn, I didn't
But
think about that one.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I didn't either, Djaytiger, till Cuz said it on his show. And I was like, yeah, he is right. He could have been, oh my God, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and then I don't know if you got it, but I sent you a thing on Instagram where I guess Master P had done a song with Lil Wayne, you know what I mean? Some type of special, you know, jam, and I sent that to you. I want you to check it out if you hear it, you know.
Oh shoot. Damn, I missed that
Yeah.
one. My fault. I'm gonna check that out.
Because it seems like stuff like that don't come out till after all is over with.
Oh yeah. I mean, look, all their streams are gonna go up. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know, when somebody performs the Super Bowl, you know, like the next day, they streams go up by the millions, you know.
Man.
So yeah, you'll definitely get that increase in all of their catalogs. Music, you know. When it was over, I don't know if you were still in the chat, but I did like a, you know, just a little like an after thing after it was over.
I was there for a little bit. I probably stayed for about a good 20, 25 minutes.
Okay. So I was like, yeah, let me place a Lil Wayne joint since, you know, he wasn't there, and just stay in the South.
Yeah.
And, but I was on for maybe like an hour, because then by that time, you know, the copyright messages started popping up.
Here they come.
It was still like 12,000 people though in the chat, so it was pretty dope. That was pretty dope.
Oh yeah, always.
Still in there, yeah. So, but yeah, man. Overall, you know, for them, you know, coming back after this long hiatus and have these two big record labels, you know, because this was, you know, wasn't just the artist. These were labels.
Yes.
You know, I think, right? This is the first time, right? I don't think we had a labels verse before, right?
Yeah, you are right. Yeah, you're right. 2 labels. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. 2 labels. So
yeah, you're right. You're right.
And that's why it felt underwhelming that it was only an hour, because that could have been. I mean, look, verses with just 2 artists could be like 2 hours. So that's why someone said, "Yo, this should be like a concert," because that can go on for hours. Like you said,
and plus, like,
left on
the stage they were standing on, like, I seen where it had steps and it had like a square in the middle. Like, was they supposed to be like closer, or was it just that's where they was gonna be at?
I don't know. I just assume that's just where they probably gonna be at.
That's where they wanted to be. I got you.
You know, the other side, yeah, yeah.
Because what would can in any way possible you can kind of find out what the crowd turnout was like? Because I've been hearing different stuff about the crowd. Like I've seen on one where the person was like, oh, the crowd was standing there looking like they ain't know where it was at. But then when the camera was on them, everybody was jumping to every song. You know what I'm saying? Whether they were going back to the same people or not, but looked like the people there was enjoying it versus, you know, what the internet be saying.
Yeah, I mean when they were paying to the crowd, it looked like they were you know, they were rocking out.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And what I thought,
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what what that was about, what people were saying, but yeah, to me it looked like they were rocking.
yeah, yeah. I was watching it was no one of it's like a podcast where what I'm saying I guess some down south guys and they were just talking about how like some of the people in the crowd didn't look like they knew where they was at or this and that, and I'm like, well, I kind of disagree with that because what I saw looked like everybody was jumping when they jam came on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, even I heard the crowd, like when he, you know what I mean, when he came with about it. That's when,
Mm-hmm.
remember when Birdman was like, y'all know I started this with he said something with the chains and all that, whatever he was saying. And Master P was like, nah, I get that. He was like, but I started when I came out, I started with this, and you just heard about it.
Once
The
again,
whole crowd was
an
like,
answer.
oh, they started going ham.
And that's kind of where the little boss darts was getting thrown a little bit. Like,
Yeah,
okay, all
yeah,
right, yeah, you did tattoo your head and all this, but we was about it over here first.
yeah, yeah. And I'm
I
like,
enjoyed that part.
he was like, I started the tattoos on the face. Like, I don't know, that's
Okay,
supposed
wow.
to describe that. But, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, Tiger Man, because also I heard I don't know if it was Joe Budden podcast or the other one, but remember the moment Jay the Kiss had where he pretty much had
Oh,
everything in the palm of his hand.
who shot you?
Yeah, when he, pretty much now when you take how Mia X was performing versus how Juvie was performing, who, what I'm saying, both of
Yeah.
them did great, but who, who you think had the moment, who was the moment for, you know what I'm saying?
The moment of this verses, you saying?
What you think? Yeah.
Oh, yo, Juvie was holding it down, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Juvenile was holding it down. You know what I mean? I enjoyed Juvenile. I enjoyed Mia X on the other side.
Man.
Yeah. To me, those two they was holding it down. I mean, I
Yeah.
posted a picture of them. I think it was it a post? I don't remember if it was a post picture after the verses, or it was a picture of them. But it's like so many people was just bigging up. You know what I'm saying? Like them two artists.
Definitely enjoyed both of their performances, you know what I'm saying, the most out of everybody. Was like Mac. Mac, of course they ain't gonna take too many songs from his album, but you know what I'm saying, Mac is like Mac and Fiend, like with the pen, they really are some lyrical dudes. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Them two for sure. For sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
No
And
doubt.
the way Mia was getting down, it was like I was glad she was able to get her shine time like she was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Juvie gonna get his shine regardless, because that's Juvie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he the workhorse. I felt like he was the workhorse of the Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? Because he was first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. 400 degree. Come on, man. Yo, yeah, man. He didn't. I played it, but he didn't perform high. Like that's my shit. You baby J,
You
you got
know what?
I'm
See,
on
yes,
fire.
you said it earlier.
My
And you
joint.
and bro in the chat said it earlier. They didn't perform. They missing songs that's missing that didn't get performed.
Word.
And
That
Ha is
Noya,
definitely one of them.
the Noya clap would have been dope for both of them, because that's a New Orleans kind of, you know what I mean. Even though they did it, on that side, but still, like, I'd have still been rocking with him, like, you know what I mean?
All right, now let me ask you this. Okay. This, I'm just playing devil advocate right here.
Mm-hmm.
No, nobody likes the Hard remix with Jay-Z, right? No, nobody really liked it.
I didn't
But
play
what
it.
if,
Yeah.
but what, but what if he had done that and actually had the Jiggle Man come out and spit a verse,
Oh, now see,
or put him
live,
up on the screen?
yeah, live is different. If they did that live, yeah, that would have been crazy. Because no one would have expected that.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Just it's a what if. There's always scenarios now. It's just a
Yeah.
what if. What
Yeah.
if? Just a what if.
Yeah. He
Slim
wouldn't come
what if.
out. He wouldn't come out anyway, bro. He goes to he too busy going to like the Patriots, honoring Tom Brady's retirement. He do
Yeah.
shit like that. He don't do no hip hop shit no more.
Yeah. I've been wild. I've been seeing. I definitely been seeing. Definitely been seeing.
So we won't
Can't
even
say that
get
about Nas though. Still got Nas.
what? Come on, man. You saw what Nas just did for the
Yeah,
Turk
guys.
Museum? Come on,
Woo.
man. Nas is that dude, bro. And he do it without
Forever.
being like a flashy big move. You just hear about it, like, oh shoot. So
Forever.
what he did this year with Master Pill, I'm putting a video together with
Uh-huh.
what he did for this year with Master Pill Records, man. Slick Rick, Raekwon, Ghostface, Mobb Deep, Big L, De La Soul, and then it ended off in December, Nas and DJ Premier. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, my notification be on. Don't worry, I ain't missing that.
Man. Dope. And what he did for the labels as far as them owning them, they still own they label. They still own those albums.
Yes.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they, he that's an artist label because he's an artist. So it's more to that than them just being signed and doing it through Mansfield. It's a partnership. They own it, right? You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just dope. So I can't wait to put that out. Can't wait to put that out.
Everything in the right places. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yup. So
And ain't nothing getting watered down. Ain't nothing getting changed. That's what I love.
yeah, yeah, killing it. And he was on. He's been on every album too as a guest. Knows that too.
Yeah, you're right.
He was on Slick. He did a song with Slick Rick. He did a song
Yep.
with Raekwon. He did a song with Ghostface. That Big L joint is fire. The Nas, the joint with Mobb Deep, bro. I shed tears when I heard that Porter Henny.
Woo.
Dedicated to Prodigy, bro. If y'all didn't hear that,
Oh man. Man.
the joint
Man,
he on the
man,
guest
man.
verse with De La Soul, like, yo, he know it, man. Yeah. So
I was about to say one. And also, don't forget, he got the Primo album coming. Don't forget that.
December, yeah, man. Much
Oh,
anticipated. Much anticipated. Yeah. So
oh man.
where you think they go from here, man? As far as after they did this verses, do you think that I think it'd be a perfect time for some of them artists
Mhm.
to drop something new while they're being like talked about, while they're in the algorithm. You know what I mean? Like if I was Juvenile, I'm dropping a single at midnight after the verses.
Yeah.
Like I'm shocked that no one thought to do that.
Okay. I'll start with Hot Boy side first. I'll say that, like you just said about Juvie. Um, I definitely feel that I know BG. He just did an interview on I forgot whose, but he just did an interview. You know what I'm saying? Him and his wife, where he talked about he got an album coming out, and he got Webby on there. He got Webby on there. He got uh some other Webby. He said Birdman on there. Uh, Nobody from the Hot Boys, but like different people he reached out to. Uh, and YFN Lucci. You know what I'm saying? They're down south people, and He talked about some of the songs he got on there. You know what I mean? So he definitely doing that. He definitely doing that right now. He on the press run right now. So we'll see a lot more BG.
Okay.
Turk is still doing his, reply answer back stuff. He really ain't on no violent stuff, but he definitely is using this time to, since Birdman called his name out in front of the whole worldwide, he gonna use that as to his advantage. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wayne is Wayne, so he can, Wayne, so he's whatever, you know what I'm saying? For Master P now, uh I seen, Fiend also is signed with Jet Life with Currency now, you know what I'm saying? I wanna say he got new I wanna say he got a new album coming out. Plus he's been doing the mixtape stuff as well. Mia X, I've been seeing a lot of her since the other day, making doing having like talking with people backstage, how the different stars back there, and they had little conversations and stuff like that. Um, so I believe that she's finna come out with something. I just don't know what yet, but I'm still watching because all of them got their own type of hand in some type of project that they working on. Same with Mac. Mac talking about bringing out some music. You know what I'm saying? After the Mercedes thing and all that, I guess he waiting for that to slow down some.
Okay.
And you know, but yeah, like you saying, the ones who ain't taking advantage, you know what I'm saying, they gonna have to really come with it.
Yeah.
Who is the brother? Do you know who is the brother that he got dreadlocks, light skinned dude, but he be talking, he like talk like against the system type of thing. He be like going and speaking at places.
D1.
He was there too. Yeah, yeah.
D1.
He
Yeah.
had a conversation with Birdman in the back, in the backstage. They was walking out, and I seen them giving
Yeah.
each other numbers like they was gonna do something. But Birdman, he gotta have a rider. So
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. He tried to play it off first, like, "Yo, man, stuff you talking about." And he's like, "Ah, man, I'm just playing. Just playing." And then they adapted up, and it was like, "Yeah, man,
yeah.
get together and do something." Yeah. So
So
I was
we'll
like,
see how far that go.
"Yeah, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens." But yeah, man, yeah, I like the D1 dude, bro. Like what he put out there. First dudes was trying to diss him, like Jim Jones or Rick Ross. Just what I mean, just acting like that super tough bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Against some dude that's just trying to change it for the youth. You know what I mean? They try to trying to clown him. You know what I mean? Like, but I wouldn't even get into that with those two dudes
Yeah,
about
good,
what they were
good.
saying about him. But you know, he's been making his run, and people been respecting what he's been doing, trying to make it better out here for people, man. So yeah, big up to D1, man, for real. But
And one other question I want to ask you, being the DJ that you are always working, you know what I'm saying, like from the start of this year to now, or maybe even a little past to now, like how have you noticed the shift where hip hop and rapping is rapping, we getting some real rapping out here now, some real spitting coming back. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's our favorite artist or not, but how do you feel about that being somebody who listens to music almost 24/7?
um, to me, I mean, as far as you saying coming back, it's been here,
Uh-huh.
but it's getting more of the limelight now. It's getting more of the I guess a mainstream look, I guess you would say.
Hmm.
Even though what I'm saying, like to me, radio, like regular terrestrial radio, is ain't what it been. It been ain't what it used to be. And a lot of these seasoned veterans have been doing a lot of other things other than the music. So it's like when they come back and do something, they ain't forcing it where it's gonna sound corny just to try to get money. They doing it for the true sport of hip hop and the art. So that's why these albums, and I'll go back to Common and Pete Rock when they dropped the Auditorium. You know what I mean? That brought that essence back. You know what I mean? There's like, yo, we're gonna go back to how we feel that essence, and from there it hasn't stopped. So that's why I feel like these artists that the seasoned vets that are good, They just getting back in the booth like, yo, you know what? Let's put something down for the culture.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you know, as when it because everything comes back around. You know, everyone's talking about,
Yeah.
oh, these trap rappers, all these drill rappers, they don't be saying shit, whatever. I said, just wait, because a lot of that stuff is microwavable. It don't last. It don't last. So eventually, you're gonna get the shift of people that are not tired of hearing the bullshit, and they're gonna gravitate towards something that was substance. You know what I mean? And what they say like a boy that was raised hard will raise kids that might not be as hard, then will raise soft kids, then in turn will raise tough kids. You know what I mean? It's like a circle. Like it just keeps going around. Like whenever something happens, it's always a balance to it, a yin and yang. You know.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It just took a while, but that's how I feel with it. Cause with me as a DJ, I never was like, yo, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna start playing all this stuff on the radio to conform and stuff. I'm gonna play what's true to me and what's what actually is my people enjoy, and just stay true to that. So yeah, to answer that question, yeah, it's been here, but I think it's just getting more loose because a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of younger people that are like, they ain't with that dumb shit either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to listen to, shit they ain't got no talent either. I've been seeing that a lot too. So my sons, they're like that. My sons are like that. I got a 25 and 30-year-old.
Oh yeah.
They listen to all types of music. So
hey, they had a good teacher though. You know what I'm saying?
hey, I told you, yo, my youngest son, I'm sure I've said this on other videos. He texted me out of the blue. He's like, Dad, this was a few years ago. This was after he graduated in 2018.
Okay.
So he was 18 years old.
Okay.
And he texted me out the blue saying, Dad, yo, I heard one of the greatest albums of all time that I feel. I was like, what's that? He was like, Nas, Illmatic. I was like, thank you. That's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear.
Woo!
I'll be straight.
Yeah, that's a feel good moment right there.
Yeah. So there's still hope. There's still hope.
Yes, it is. It is. I can honestly admit sometimes when I be at work and I play ODB and one of the what I call youngsters now, I can say that now, they'll be like, man, who is that? And they get to laughing. I might do my little dance when they're like, I like that. I need to check that out. I seen a guy like that on Hulu. I said, this the original guy. This the guy that they was making the movie about. Okay.
Right.
Don't check that out. And then that thing I know, I hear them doing the little ODB noises, and like I'm like, yeah, that feel good right there. So yeah, right. I have my moments too.
That's teaching them. Yeah, that's teaching them. Yeah, like what's that? Like, yeah, put them up on it.
Put them up on it. Yeah. I finally had that moment. It feel good to have that moment, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah, man. Shout out to the platform, man, doing the verses. Hopefully the next one they have, the artist will be on time. So people won't feel disappointed. Because imagine being there too, like, because when you there and it ends that quick, you probably like,
where we finna go now? Yeah, we finna go spend money at the casino in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I paid $150 and it ended already. Like, I'd have been tight. I ain't gonna lie. I'd have been a little tight.
Me too. Now let me ask you, what do you think the next verses might be?
See, I don't know. I started thinking about it and then I started doing something else. Because I wanted to think like You know, who's out there that didn't do it, that they were talking about doing it, that didn't do it. And
Mm-hmm.
the two people I thought about was LL and Busta Rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
Because both of those, let me say this about LL and Busta Rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
They are lyrical. And they're not lyrical in the sense of a Rakim, KRS, what I mean is like the intellectual kind of science of
Mm-hmm.
the lyricals.
Okay.
But LL and Busta, to me, they got dope radio hits that are dope. They're not cheesy. Like
Right. Right.
you might make the argument for maybe a few LL joints later on, but
Yeah.
when that shit played on the radio and in the club, you was rocking to it.
Yeah.
And their underground hard shit is dope too.
Very.
Like think about like you got LL, I'm Bad, then you got Rock the Bells, Can't Live Without My Radio. Then you got the Breakthrough off that break beat.
Okay.
You know, To the Break of Dawn, Chill, Eat 'em Up
Mm.
Ill, Mama Said Knock You Out. Then you got Around the Way Girl,
Whew.
you know, Love You Better, Doing It, Busta Rhymes, Put Your Hands Where
Oh.
Your Eyes Can See,
Mm.
Break It Off. Then he could bring Mariah Carey out if he wanted to. So that's what I'm
Bring
saying. That
Janet
would be a
Jackson if he
real,
wanted to.
huh?
He could bring Janet Jackson if he wanted to.
Oh, please do that. I'll lose my mind if you do that. I'll lose my... But I think that'll be a real entertaining one because they got cuts for everybody. Those two artists.
When you put it like that, I agree because you had to when you first say it, it's like, okay, when you say Buster, you thinking of somebody who might have the energy like he got. And then when
Mm-hmm.
you say LL, they automatically thinking they gotta be smooth with the talk like LL, they're gonna be up there and have some hard, and have some hardcore jams. For
Mm-hmm.
like, what I'm saying, to bust them up, like the mama say knock you out, like us, uh him and Cannabis Beef, you know what I'm saying? That little
Oh
bit,
yeah.
them verses.
Four, three,
So
two. Yo, he could come out, bring Method Man, Redman. I'll do 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, man.
and then Buster could do
Scenario. Yo, come on, man. That's a no-brainer. I'm gonna have to do a versus. I'm gonna have to do LL versus Busta Rhymes versus. What y'all think
hey,
about
you just
that?
you just one up me right then because I was gonna say touch it, bring it, because he did two remixes today.
Yeah, he did. He did.
But 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, the one you call out though, what
Scenario?
you call that man
Nah,
scenario?
nah, yeah, that'll be the one. And I'm sorry,
And Tip got to be there.
4, 3, 2, 1 is dope. But group for group, if they did 4, 3, 2, 1 and Scenario came out, Scenario's winning that round.
Woo.
And they lost DMX on 4, 3, 2, 1, and they lost Five
Yeah,
Dog on Scenario. So they can honor those two also, which would be dope.
there it is. You can't.
Yeah,
That's man.
that would be crazy, yo.
Man, see what I'm saying, man? Yeah, go on and do your verses. Hurry up, please go on, cause I want to hear all this. This
Yeah,
gonna be jamming right here. Then
right.
think about it. Now, when you think about it, and you do the technicals, when you do the technicals, and you see, think about it. He play this one, he can do this one, bring out this one, do this. It's like, man, and then like the early songs, man, Leaders of the New School. Maybe we could get one of them songs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe we get a little Leader of the New School. You know what I'm saying? Versus LL doing. What could he do? What could LL do if he happened to do a Leaders of the New School?
Oh, bring out the LONS, right? Yeah, because
Yeah,
he got that catalog too. So, yo, LL did well, dang, Prodigy. He did the I Shot You joint with, Fat Joe and
God.
Foxy.
Oh my
Man,
God.
I don't know about that.
But like you said though, tribute to Project because we love Project. We
Oh yeah,
love Project.
without a
We
doubt.
love Project.
Yeah,
So that would be a dope tribute.
yeah. Um, yeah, yeah. See, yeah. Buster got a lot of trump cards.
Yeah.
He got a lot of things up his sleeve that he can use. You know, but and it's two different eras though if you think about it. Cause shit, LL came out in '86.
Okay.
Busta Rhymes came out in officially in 91.
One, I believe.
Yeah, even though he was out, obviously doing his shit, but yeah, like officially, like
Because these are new. Excuse me. Leaders of new school. They only lasted what, like how many years? Not many,
uh,
right?
nah, they did. I think they did 3 albums. Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, leaders.
Because I remember the breakup on Rap City. I was watching that. I ain't know what I was watching.
That was crazy, right?
Ain't know what I was watching. I ain't know what I was watching. DJ Tiger.
Mm. So they formed in '84.
Oh.
Yeah, so they were discovered in the late '80s by Dante Ross. Shout out to Dante Ross. And
Wow.
So in 1990 they signed a deal, and then they first album was 1991. So
Right.
yeah. So they weren't around as for a while until they broke up. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that'd be a dope one. That'd be a dope one.
Oh, would. You sure put it out there too.
Oh man, Boot Camp Click versus Wu-Tang. Woo.
Oh.
Yeah,
I forgot
yeah,
to look.
yeah, I like that.
Ice T versus Ice Cube. I give it to Ice Cube, but I'd like to see that. I'd see that.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely give it Ice Cube.
I'd see that. I turn that on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a L came out in '85.
Yeah, and I wonder if they're gonna come out with something before the end of the year too, with another verses maybe, or
I mean, I wouldn't want to wait long. Yeah, I definitely would like more. As a fan, I would definitely love to. Versus if you hear us, I would definitely love to see some match up before year would. Give us something to crash out with. Something
right.
that's give us something. I definitely want to. Yeah, because there is a lot of other combinations you can do. You know what I'm saying? But I hope it stay like hip hop. I hope it stay like in a fast paced type of thing.
Right.
Because they can do R&Bs and they can do that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can do that too.
Mm-hmm. Now I'd rather see. I know he said Ice Cube. I want Scarface and Ice Cube. Scarface and Ice Cube.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice.
We talked
Yeah.
about it a few years ago too, and they got a song together too. So.
NC8 with DJ Quick. I don't know about that one because DJ. Yeah. DJ Quick who got
DJ Quick would
verse.
get that one. I'm sorry, he got the production too.
He got the production. Yeah, he would get that.
He did a lot that I didn't even know about, bro, till later on. So
It's crazy the stuff you find out now, man. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah.
And here goes a fun fact, some fun for you to hear. The chef and Ghost was on. Matt Harvey got his show back running, and there's a clip where he's talking to them about battle rap, man. He almost talking them into it. I'm just laughing like, yo, Y'all, y'all really trying to pull strings, huh?
Really?
Yeah, you got to see it, man. You got to see he got Ghost amped up. Ray was like, "No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it." He said 10 million if I get up there.
Right, right. That bag. What's the
He said,
latest
"I got to
date?
put a whole new uniform on. I got to put a whole new suit on if I do that." You know, he
Right.
said, "I'm coming to disrespect. I ain't coming to laugh and talk." Ghost like, "I got to go to school." He said, "I got to go to school." He said, "Once I go to school for this, all y'all in trouble." I'm like,
Mm,
"Oh, y'all really talking him into it?"
that'd be crazy, yo. Wu-Tang was a battle rap? Mm, wow.
Ghost was like, "We Wu Tang, it's a legacy." He said, "We got a legacy. We ain't gonna just walk up there and get destroyed." He said, "All y'all sharks out there, y'all sharks." He said,
Right,
"This a legacy." You know what I'm saying?
right.
I was like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying." It felt good to see because, like, them dudes right there, they really like left their footprints, left their stamps all over the game.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like, and they ain't old at all. Like, it ain't nothing watered down, nothing old. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Love
Final,
the dude, man.
final,
That album about to change.
final chamber internationally going down next year.
Mm.
Wu-Tang, yeah. I got a promo I put on my YouTube. Y'all check it out. Yeah, man. The final chamber, man. Performing all together for the last time. Legacy, legacy.
Legacy, man. Legacy. Golly. I remember when I first fell in love with that group, fell in
Hmm.
love with that symbol,
Yeah,
and to make it a coincidence, I fell in love with Wu Tang right in between No Limit and Cash Money. You know
hmm,
what I'm saying? But the part of the South where I'm from, I'm in Alabama, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, we ain't really got we don't have the artists coming out of our area. We do, but they ain't heard of like they are in Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Florida. You know what I'm saying?
hmm.
So, but when I heard the show soundtrack, then I started seeing these guys on Teen Summit, and then I started seeing the videos with the number going across it, and it's like, man. And I was old, like I had missed that stuff. So like I started really paying more attention to like the rap shows and stuff like that in the magazines. So I had to go back and see stuff that I didn't pay no attention. And I just fell
Mm,
in love. And none of my homeboys or people around me was really bumping. They bumped like the radio jams, but they didn't bump the side B's and the mixtapes and the, you know what I mean?
right.
Like they didn't, you know what I'm saying? I was into all
Mix.
that, bought every CD, opened up the covers, hung it on the wall, read them, and now go back and I'm like, man, I didn't know that was his name and that was his name and they was
Right.
related and you know what I'm saying? And so uh that era really put me on the map as far as being a hip hop lover, you know what I'm saying? And then I started venturing out and listening to other stuff. But those three groups, you know what I'm saying, are where hip hop really started for me to understand it in my head.
Right, right.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying?
That era was dope, man. Like you said, to buy the CD, buy the album, you open it up, look on there, see who's on there, because you didn't know who was on there. Then you look at the credits, you know what I mean? Who produced the beat, like that was fun to do that.
And also, just to throw all the collectors peoples out there, it's fun to open up your CD book and be able to flip and knowing that you bought every CD. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a Master P collection, you got a real Master P collection, you have a CD book about this big, and
Mm,
it's boom, 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 boom. So many albums that some of these artists had, including Master P,
right.
including the albums that didn't come out. You know what I'm saying? And then once KLC wasn't around no more, the beat started to change, and that's when his music got weaker. And Cash Money started going higher, 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 but then the Hot Boys separated, and the rest is history.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, man, shout out to everyone that tuned in, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. You're gonna be seeing more cooks, y'all. You're gonna be seeing more of my brother on channel. We're gonna be chopping it up on some hip hop stuff. I got some hip hop stuff coming out. Um, shoot, yo, matter of fact, that thing I'm putting together for the Mass Appeal, I might like instead of uploading it and premiering it, because it's copyright free, maybe I'll play it live while we on the show, and then we could chop it up on it.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
I'm gonna do my homework then. I'm finna go do my homework then and get it ready. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Just look up Nas Mass Appeal Records artists, and that'll give you the rundown. Big L drops this Friday, Return of the King, and then you got De La coming in November. I think it's 13th. I'm not mistaken. And then the finality for the end of 2026, Nas DJ premiere in December. So.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait, man. Do you think he gonna do let me see. Nas, okay, hold on, let me get it right now. What's the song? Come on now, don't do this to me. He got a part 1 and he got a part 2, and I'm thinking, I wonder if there'll be a part 3 to this song. Help me out, DJ Tiger. Maddie got one, and then he did a part 2 on it on not It Is Written, but the
New York State of Mind.
Do you think it'll be a part 3?
Damn, I don't know, because he had a lot of albums after the I Am album.
Right.
You know, he didn't do it. That would be kind of ill because, because you're saying Premier. Yeah, because Premier did.
Right.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm slow. I'm sorry. Yeah, yo, that would be dope. Yo, if I see that track list, I see New York State of Mind Part 3, I'm gonna go nuts, yo.
I'm going with you. I'm going with you. I had, because that's I love the first one, and then the second one just put me into a mode when I listen to it. So I'm like, what if they do a part 3?
Yeah. Yeah, because he got the remix he did with Alicia and Rakim, which was dope.
Okay.
Yeah, but just to do a part 3, him and Premier, man, gotta be fire.
Just saying. Just what if, another what if.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be fire. Word. But y'all, appreciate y'all tuning in once again, man. It's No Limit Cash Money Recap Show, man. Shout out to everyone that tuned in and supported, man. I got a lot of support. Gained like 1,500 new subscribers. People was donating, and was appreciating the stream. So the next one we have, man, I'll be streaming it as well. So come through, support the channel, man. My mixes are available on Bandcamp. Just Google Djaytiger. Real DJs Matter. Links are up there. Merch is available on shop.realdjsmatter.com. And yeah, much love, y'all. Much love. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna see what's going on in the Twitch world. 3 Stack Salute. Okay, my brother DJ E Boogie. I'll go raid him over there on Twitch. That's my brother right there from DC. And Cooks, drop your info, man, where they can find you at, and you got any upcoming shows you're gonna be doing, some live stuff on IG or YouTube?
I will be like I was saying earlier, can add on to that. I will be. Y'all can catch me at Always Cooks 24 on Instagram. That's ALWAY with a Z, COOKZ 24 podcast. You know what I'm saying? Type that in and you can catch me on Instagram. Follow me if you will. I always follow back. I always talk. I always speak back because I love conversation from anybody. And I'm gonna get back to doing these interviews where I talk to people who are self-creating. They create their stuff and they steady moving on. I think they're more interesting because they road to whatever success they want to get to is more interesting to me than somebody who already made it and they talking about how they just want to be regular. So I like talking to the people that's creating. They can tell me something that I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Just like you did, Djaytiger. You taught me a lot of stuff and something that I be missing. And it's people like you that
You as
give me the
well.
advice. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give me the advice and just learning something and knowing something and passing the information on, and that's what I do. So catch me on Instagram, always Kush24. That's with a Z on both S's. That's with a Z. And as far as Facebook, you know what I'm saying, I'm always posting positive messages. Catch me at Cook Madden, COOK Madden, MADDEN. You can catch me on Facebook on there. And other than that, rocking with you whenever, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, whenever time is time, I'll rock with you and do my research and my homework and come prepared, you know what I mean?
No doubt. We're gonna do some more hip hop talk, man. I think Monday evenings might be good if that works with your schedule. You know what I'm
That
saying?
works with me. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down.
All right. And yeah, because actually, we might do a simulcast because I was doing a Real DJs Matter, and we're definitely gonna be doing one this next Monday because we have an event going down in Lawrenceville on Saturday.
Okay.
So and I know before we did a recap show, so I'm sure we'll do another one. And so maybe we might maybe we'll do like a simulcast.
Okay.
Hip
I'm
hop
down.
and a DJ show. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I love that because when you get to doing the wicca, that's that's what got me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That, you know what I'm saying? You the man, DJ Tiger. I be for real when I say that now. You the man now.
Man, I appreciate the support, bro. The brothership from day one. You know what I mean? We rock
Yes, sir.
day one. You know what I'm saying? So always, man. Word up. FBT for life.
For life.
Word. Big shout out to my brothers over there. Let me go raid over here on Twitch. Shout out to the people over there on Twitch as well. It's only a few, but we'll raid over to my brother DJ E Boogie. And I'll see y'all later on the next one. Don't forget, I'm live tomorrow. Your version will sound like this, the remix show. And we'll see y'all then.
Peace, peace.